um, YouTube and Twitch. How y'all doing out there? Me, I'm doing fine. Can't complain. It stopped snowing over here in my neck of the woods. Um, what I'm about to say is we're definitely getting screwed if Congress really don't do something to make a deal by Saturday at midnight after Friday is over. All right. It's not just we the people as the little guys, small businesses, medium to small business, small to medium businesses also is getting screwed. So I hope y'all pay attention to the news and everything. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna play a clip. I mean, before I play a clip, let me say this that I forgot to say last week. I just want to say rest in peace to Thomas Tiny Lister Jr., aka Zeus and Debo. But speaking of Debo, here's the question. Here's the question y'all all should ask. Low to middle class, low to middle slash working class people, us regular everyday folks, need to ask this question. Need to ask this question that he came up with on the movie at the movie Friday. What you got on my 40, homie? That's the question to Congress. What you got on my 40, Congress? Because I'm saying this because I've been saying this so many times. They allow this. They enable this pandemic. They went along with They went along with rich, large corporations. You know what I mean? So neoliberalism, you guys really enable Nazis. You guys really enable Nazis everywhere to start violence on us, innocent people of color like myself. I'm not just a person of color. I'm also I'm also mild intellectual disability, mild intellectual disabled person. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm trying to figure out who else died last week besides Tiny, besides besides Zeus, Debo. I'm trying to figure another celebrity. But I'm gonna try to play a clip what Tiny's last words is. All right. But first, I need y'all to hear what Farron Cousins is saying on the host of his own show, Farron Balance.
At this point, it looks like we are going to get a COVID relief package that, for some reason, doesn't actually include any real relief for the American public. And according to the latest version of the negotiated bill, which was leaked, and David Sirota, Andrew Perez posted about it on Tuesday. What we're looking at is a piece of legislation that has retroactive immunity for corporations, actually guts part of the Civil Rights Act, and of course does not include any direct payments for struggling Americans. Bunch of corporate giveaways and some weird crap, and nothing to actually address the fact that millions of Americans have lost their jobs, millions of Americans are struggling to afford their bills, millions are facing an eviction crisis. Oh, and of course, we're in the middle of a recession now during a pandemic. Here's the highlights of the bill as reported on the Daily Poster. It would shield companies from coronavirus-related actions retroactively for 1 year or until the pandemic is over, except in cases of gross negligence. Most coronavirus-related lawsuits would be forced to courts, which are considered more friendly to business interests. That is true. These are the judges that are appointed, and even the ones appointed by Democrats are all way, way, way too corporate. Number two, it would restrict the enforcement of long-standing laws, such as the Fair Labor Standards Act of 1938, the Occupational Safety and Health Act of 1970, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964, when companies say they're attempting to comply with government's coronavirus guidelines. Empower the United States Attorney General to deem coronavirus-related lawsuits from workers, customers, and attorneys meritless, and then file civil actions against them as retribution. In order to vindicate interest, courts would be allowed to fine respondents up to $50,000. So, if you are forced by your employer to go back to work and they put you in a situation that they know is going to increase your chances of getting this virus or cause you to get the virus, and they know it is, and then you say, all right, well, I'm going to sue you for doing this thing. This piece of legislation that would be the next relief bill says you've sued them. Now the DOJ gets to prosecute you. First of all, your lawsuit is dismissed as meritless. And now we're suing you for $50,000. That's not all. It would shield healthcare executives from lawsuits through language copied word for word from a statute passed in New York by Democratic Governor Andrew Cuomo amid COVID deaths in that state's nursing homes. If it hadn't been by Sirota and Perez, I honestly would have assumed that this was parody, because this is comically corporate. Like, this is something you would see from The Onion. Like, oh yeah, if you sue your employer, it gets immediately dismissed and you have to pay $50,000. That's a joke. Haha. It's not. Those are legitimately things that are in the current draft copy of the bill. No $1,200 checks. No extra unemployment benefits. No mortgage moratorium that we know of yet. Just corporate giveaway after corporate giveaway after corporate giveaway. You're losing your rights in this bill. Like, this is supposed to help. It's a relief bill to give people relief, but the only people getting relief are the people who run major corporations. This isn't a country anymore. This isn't a country. I'm sorry, but that is the only logical conclusion that I can come to. This is a corporatocracy. This is not a republic. It's not a democracy. We're in a corporatocracy. And we're the expendable individuals. This country doesn't see us as people. It sees us as pieces. Pieces that can be replaced. The corporations cannot. The corporations must be protected. But the individual pieces of it, those come and go. They fail, they break, we replace them. And that's what we are, the replaceable pieces. And this legislation proves that that's what the government thinks it is.
Now you see what I'm talking about? Our silver they really eviscerate our civil rights. That's what gets me upset. I don't know about y'all, but it gets me very upset when they do that. I mean, Jesus Christ. You definitely have to blame neoliberal Democrats who welcome Nazis with open arms to screw you and each and one of us over. So I kept telling y'all, they are guilty. They very guilty. Corporations corporations are very guilty to put this pandemic on us, to use us as pieces, just like he just said. You know what I mean? Now I'm trying to find a clip of Tommy Tiny Lister's last words. Okay, y'all, bear with me. Here we go. I want y'all to Instagram. I want y'all to listen. Facebook, no, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Please watch. All right. Instagram, please listen. Here we go.
Hey Rob, what's up, man? Yeah, I heard you got a great friend that loves watching Friday. Rhode Island College, in Memphis. Yeah, man, I love it too. Yeah, he be riding that bike. That's my bike, pump. This ain't them white chicks. Don't have me come down there and claim that bike. You know, I'm a biker. This is D-Bo from the hit movie Friday and Next Friday. Stay tuned, we might be doing something in 2021. Hey man, big shout out to y'all. Keep your grades up. Keep your focus on Jesus Christ. Romans 8:28. All things work together for the love of the Lord. All right, so I'm out. Debo, for real. Hey,
All right. That was his last words before He passed away last week, which was December 10th. He died in his home. He had died in his home, and he also had COVID too. So rest in peace, Tiny. Gonna miss you so much. Gonna miss you in your testosterone. I mean, your testosterone really, your testosterone temper really made me laugh. You know what I mean? So I admit that I got that type of temper myself too. But I'm trying to take it easy. I'm really trying to take it easy with my temper. But it's really rich, large corporations and Congress who go along with it make me lose my temper. Not you guys. Not my family, not my friends, not my audience, none of that. Don't think I don't have love for you. I do. I do have love. I have 100%. My love goes to y'all 100%. But you have to hate people who hate you. That's corporations and our politicians. That's two things that hate me. But when they hate me, I hate them too. I hate what they do. Now it's time for these freaking leaders to be replaced that can't do their job to be public servants. Politicians think rich, large corporations are their servants, but I mean, they really think they are their they really serving them more than they serve us when we want something. You know what I mean? AKA the little guys. So it's my way of saying I am done. I'm officially done with the Democrat Party. And I will never vote Republican neither. It's my way of saying I don't give a damn about, if both parties don't give a damn about me, I sure don't give a damn about them. And Bernie, on the other hand, I wish he would fight harder than I am. Bernie's been too soft. The reason I think Bernie's too soft, because he don't call out Nancy Pelosi or Chuck Schumer. He's supposed to call if both parties smearing him. If Democrat Party really smearing him, he's supposed to call him out on it, but he didn't. That's what makes me very upset with him. I mean, I have love for Bernie Sanders. But I know he's at the age of 79 right now. Next time his birthday come around, he'll be 80 years old. You know what I mean? A little under 9 months, he'll be 80. I mean, so far we lost more than 300,000 deaths, 300,000 people this year. For the last 9 months, But it's more, to me, it's more than that. People ain't just die from COVID. People die from all type of violence. And that's what rich, large corporations enjoying to watch. They love to see us little guys go against one another instead of us going against them. You know what I mean? This is American. This is an empire. This country is a goddamn empire, which I don't expect from throughout my lifetime. And I know my loved ones don't expect that neither. I understand that. Trying to think, should I play any more clips or no? If not, I will get off because I have to be on three. I have to be on 3 virtual meetings because I already just got out of one at 12 o'clock, which was that 12 o'clock. But I'm about to get into some more at 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, not at 4, at 5:45, and the other at 7. You know what I mean? Basically, what I'm saying is Mitch McConnell is the ghoulish person. I mean, not just Mitch McConnell, who's ghoulish. Everybody in Congress is ghoul. Everybody in Congress is ghoulish. You know what I mean? Bernie, AOC, and the squad, they're not ghoulish. They're not really ghoulish. They're not really ghoulish. They just weak. I'm sorry to say that. They just plain weak. And I ain't got time to bet. I don't have time to beg. I'm begging is not me. Just letting y'all know. But for those who got reelected, like Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell, y'all need to resign. Chuck Schumer, I know your election coming up in 2022. You need to resign too. All you motherfucking leaders need to resign. Always always placing Nazis in corporations, putting Nazis in police station, police departments, putting Nazis. Nazis is everywhere. Nazis is freaking everywhere to take away what we built, what our forefathers built. Even court systems, y'all putting Nazis in it. Hate to say this, but it's the truth. If they don't like it, if they don't like the truth, that me and my loved ones telling, they can suck it. All right, y'all. It's been real. Y'all have a good day if I don't hear from y'all. All right. I should be back on later tonight. You know what I mean? But please, I mean, not just let me say this. When y'all make your voice heard, don't just make it. You can make your voice heard on social media, but also not only just make your voice heard on social media, pick up the phone and call them if you want. But every time you call them, like every time I call them, they don't answer me. They rather put us. They rather have me leave a voicemail to them. But you know who they answer to? Their donors, their real constituents. Wow, they definitely think we're the piece. They agree that we the people are the pieces. Let me tell you something, corporations and politicians. I am not a piece. I'm a human being. Okay? I'm a motherfucking human being. I hate to say this, if these leaders that I've mentioned don't want to get out, they need to be taken out. They really need to be taken out. Dead ass. Anywho, much love to y'all. I mean, it's not just one more. Before I go, let me say, not just only calling them, you gotta keep emailing them. Not only just emailing them, sign petitions. That's the only way you'll get something. Sign petitions or email. Calling them, forget it. But my love goes out to y'all. If anything happened to me, in case anything happened to me, my love goes to y'all, all right? So it's been real. Y'all have a good day if I don't hear from y'all, all right? I'll be back later. I mean, not to post anything. I just probably gonna be online. You know what I mean? So have a blessed day if I don't hear from y'all. All right, one love.